Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another property for you. This one I'm asking $299 a month for 36 months. It's about 2.5, maybe 3 hour drive from San Francisco. It's north up into the woods, a big redwood forest, north of a little town called Willits. And so let's jump into the computer and take a look at this thing. It's Mendocino County, California, where it's just known for big, beautiful trees. I mean, it's the big bad boys. If I buy redwood here at Home Depot, it's stamped Mendocino. This is where the redwood comes from that I get. This is big tree country for sure. So there's a buy it now button on here if you wanted to go for it. If you like this property, and yeah, $299 recurs monthly starting immediately for 36 periods. So you fill out your information, what name you want to own the land in, where you want the tax bills sent, contact information, clickety click, and hit next. It'll start asking for credit card, debit card, and or banking account information to pay for it. You do that, you can start using the property. It'll automatically charge you once a month, basically the same day of the month for the next 3 years, and then 36 months, and then it'll be paid off. In the meantime, you can use it, you can start building on it, you can start running with it. There's a road, you can drive right up to it. There is a water line. You can tap into the water line. There is no sewer line in this part of the neighborhood. Different parts of this neighborhood have a sewer line. This one doesn't. So you have to build a septic system to get rid of the poo. They want you to build a septic system. I don't think they want you to do composting toilets and the other fun stuff. They want a septic system. And the lot is a half an acre, but if you look at this screen, it's like all green, right? It's trees everywhere. Yeah, there's some neighbors along the road, but it's trees, trees, trees. A lot of this area was the original settlement or development of this neighborhood, but they had to preserve a huge amount of this woods to be able to get the permission to put houses in these trees. They originally wanted to put, I don't know, 10 times as many houses as they got away with, but by preserving a whole bunch of this land in front of the house, around the house, all over the place that you can hike in, you can explore, you can walk the dog, and there's golf courses and trails, and there's just a lot of area that's preserved for people in this neighborhood to take advantage of, like parkland, but a little more private. So half an acre, you got to maintain your half an acre lot, but you can explore and enjoy a much bigger piece of land is what I'm trying to say. So Blue Lake Court is the name of the street that it comes up to this property. And this neighborhood wants you to clip the trees. So here's the property. I wanted to do a street view. Yeah, they want you to keep the trees clipped up at the bottom if you look in here. I had a guy trim them just recently. Trimmed up the bottom of the trees. So every 5 years or something, you gotta trim up the branches and just keep it fire safe, not too much brush in there. The fire department will send you a notice, hey, it's time to clip your trees. There's a power line right here that comes down the street, and then, like I was saying, there's a water line in the street, but no sewer. Let's see if I can see a water box anywhere to point out to you. This might, no, that's like a runoff box. But maybe in front of this house over here we could see one. That's stormwater drainage. That might be his water box right there. I think that's it. That looks like his water meter or his water switch. You pick up that metal lid there. Try not to get bit by the spiders in there when you take a look, but that's where his water gauge would be, how much water he's using. They probably have it electronically wired back so they don't have to go check all the time. But that's one of your neighbors. He's got, you can see the water line right there in the street to him. His house is right over there. It looks like the sun's shining in. But your property would be over here. I don't think it's that hill right here. Yeah. So you build a driveway in through here and back and build it on the hill. You look out over the expanses. It's before this chunk. That'd be harder to dig a driveway through. I mean, you could do it, it's just be harder. It's easier to do a driveway in here where the property is. Okay, so there's the property. There's a neighbor, they figured it out, so you know it can be done. And look at these trees. Just trees, trees, trees. Lots of big trees. Lots of wilderness, lots of nature. So that's what the lot's looking like. I got some lot lines over here on some other software. So here's Blue Lake Court, half an acre property. It's a bit along the road, and it goes back over a little hill and down. So you could build out here and look out over. I should go back to the maps and do some 3D on it, huh? Let's do that. Let's get out of this street view. See if what we can see. So you'd be looking that way, I presume. Yeah, let's look at that. So you knock out a couple trees, you build your house there, and put a nice big redwood deck, because this is redwood country, right? Big redwood deck in the front, or this would be the back of the house. You drive up to one side of the house, put your deck on the other side, and you look out over this expanse. Let's see where the sunset would be. Let's see here. So that's north, that's west. The sunset's going to be, in the winter it's going to be straight out front. In the summer it's going to be kind of at that house. So yeah, in the winter it's going to be right over here, over this side. And then the summer, the sun's going to boom, boom, boom as it gets into the summer. And in summer, the sun will probably set over here. So I think you're looking out over these valleys, maybe the hills and the far hills to see the sunset. I don't think you're going to see the sunrise so much because there's a ridge here. Knock out some trees, the sunrise will probably come in, I don't know. Depends what time of year, but 8 or 9 in the morning instead of 6 or 7. If there wasn't a hill there. So there's paved road, power line, water line, build your own septic system. All these other houses in the area figured it out, and they're going for it. All I'm asking is $299 a month, or if you want to pay cash, just get it done. Let me know. I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement. And you go make this thing happen, and hopefully you send me a picture someday of what you built, what you're working on, what your dream is. How'd it come out? I'd like to see it. I'm always curious. You don't have to, but it'd be nice. And there's the property. I'll put the link down below to that one, and you can go take a look, take a tour. I've got a couple other properties in the same neighborhood that you can tour while you're there looking at this one. You can find them by going to the map search on ruralvacantland.com. There's at the top of the page, there's a link. It says map search. If you click on that and you zoom into the area, you can see all the different properties that are, a bunch of them are sold in the area, and a couple of them are still for sale. And so you can look at the ones I've still got and go cherry pick your best favorite one. And yeah, run with it, have fun with it, and let me know. Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys again later.